Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursaleen. Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sallam tasliman kathiran kathira. From Abadu, my brothers and sisters, Alhamdulillah, make a lot of dua. Some of the duas that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam taught us, of course we have the duas with the Quran. رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. Very powerful dua, mashallah, very good dua. Make that dua a lot of times. Right? Fill your heart with this, the power of this dua, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. Similarly, رَبَّنَا لَا تُزِغْ قُلُوبَنَا بَعْدَ إِذْ هَدَيْتَنَا وَهَبْ لَنَا مِن لَّدُنكَ رَحْمَةً إِنَّكَ أَنتَ الْوَهَّابُ. Allah, do not turn our hearts away from Hidayah after we got Hidayah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also taught us this dua in the Quran. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught a dua, a very beautiful dua, to Ali bin Abi Talib radhiyallahu anhu, and he said to him, make this dua if you are in debt and the amount of your debt is like the mountain of Uhud. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with His power will free you from that debt. And that dua is Allahumma kfini bi halalika an haramik wa aghnini bi fadlika amman sibak. Oh Allah, make my source of income from halal, make it sufficient for me and save me from the haram. And oh Allah, save me from dependence on anyone except yourself. Make me ghani, make me free from need and dependent only on yourself. Allahumma kfini bi halalika an haramik wa aghnini bi fadlika amman sibak. Right? So make this dua, make this a part of your morning and evening askar, inshallah. Whenever you do the zikr, make this dua in the morning, after Salatul Fajr maybe 3 times, and after Salatul Maghrib you can make this dua again, inshallah. Allahumma kfini bi halalika an haramik wa aghnini bi fadlika amman sibak. Make this dua, inshallah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us khair and afiyah, and make this dua make this dua powerful for us and accept it from us. My brothers and sisters, as I mentioned to you, dua is the connection between the slave and his Rabb Jalla Jalaluhu. And Ramadan is the time when we are close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are fasting. The dua at the time of iftar, now this is something which is very important. At the time of iftar is one of the times of acceptance of dua. So 2 things you must not do. First, don't get the people in your house so involved in preparing all kinds of fancy foods, and this I like that, and this samosa and that, whatever, so that they lose time to make dua. Those of you who have servants, who are Muslim servants, leave them alone. Let them pray. Let them make zikr. People in homes where your spouses or the ladies in the family, whoever makes your food, leave them or tell them, look, we want to simplify our lives. We don't want you to be in the kitchen at the time when you should be on your musalla, you should be making dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you should be reciting Quran. This is the time of iftar is the time for the acceptance of dua. So spend that time making lots and lots of dua. Don't be chit-chatting, get out from your phone, right? Don't involve the people who are who in the house, who prepare food and so on, to get too burdened and too engaged in that, rather than making dua and making munajat and asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His mercy and help. Don't do that. You focus on yourself. Focus on dua and help them also to make dua. Right? It's very, very important. The time of iftar, no conversation. Each one making dua, make a lot of dua. And subhanAllah, make a lot of dua for this ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is such a terrible thing that times we are going through, so difficult times. And alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at a personal level has kept us free. Make this become the assets for those who are not free. Become assets for those who are in serious trouble. وصلى الله على نبي الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين والحمد لله رب العالمين.